Hello, everybody. I am Millie FOX, also known as Manifestation Millie, and I am here today to teach you about how to manifest more harmony into your life and into the world. So, thank you first and foremost for being here. Truly appreciate your time and your energy, two of your most valuable resources. So, gratitude straight from my heart, and I hope you feel that. So first, I want to introduce you to myself a little bit so that you know who the heck you're learning from. Like I said, I am Manifestation Millie. I'm a manifestation coach. I have taught thousands of women how to manifest their dream life. I also come from a background in health and wellness, psychology, NLP trained, which stands for Neurolinguistic programming. And I've been coaching for around 10 years now. Absolutely love what I do. I'm so passionate about the topic of manifestation. And I actually teach it in a different way than you may have encountered it before, because I feel in mainstream manifestation, you really are taught surface level practices. And it's like, think a thing and it's supposed to pop into your reality like some sort of a party trick, like this very superficial, materialistic view of what manifesting is all about and what it's truly for. And then don't get me wrong, I love luxury. I love sparkly, shiny things, but that is not the way that I teach manifestation. I do give you permission to manifest those things if that's what you desire. However, the way that I teach manifestation is for the woman who is ready to make a fundamental shift in the way that she operates in her life and in the world. And it's for the woman who is dedicated to living her life for a worthy cause in pursuit of something that will make an impact on the world, make an impact on the next generation, break generational trauma and break generational patterns so that she can feel as fully expressed and fully fulfilled as possible, knowing that she's contributing to a better future for the world. And so the way that I teach manifestation is from a lens of making it part of who you are rather than something that you do. It's manifestation as a lifestyle. So I want to tell you a little bit of the background also of how I came to this place of understanding manifestation on such a deep level. And maybe you will be able to resonate, especially if you're here in this space right now and you've signed up for this, beautiful event. It means that you have a very big heart. It means that you care about the world, you care about other people, and you care about making a difference. So you may be the type of person who's into personal development. So myself, at a very young age, I got into the world of personal development. I was gifted a book. My dad was always very into personal development, but I went through a very traumatic childhood because I come from a line of women that suffers from a lot of, mental health issues and substance abuse issues and, just really a lot of pain and suffering and struggle on my maternal side. And so I got into the world of personal development and try as an attempt to try to break that cycle, right? To be different. We always want to be different than our parents, right? So I got into this world and I went and I studied psychology because I wanted to understand where things went wrong. And I wanted to make it different for me, for my life, for my children's futures, my future children. And so what happened was I ended up going into a self-help spiral. I used to proudly call myself a self-help junkie. And looking back, I now recognize that that wasn't healthy because I was approaching the whole thing from an attempt to fix myself rather than from a place of worthiness, So I was reading like crazy, devouring all of this information like as fast as I could get my hands on it. But the problem was I felt like crap about myself and my life felt super chaotic. And I just felt like I was running as fast as I could, but I wasn't getting anywhere. And I was trying to keep my head above water, but it didn't feel good. It didn't feel right. And I didn't feel like myself either. So I came to this point where I was like, I need to do something differently because I was about to start losing things that were really important to me. And I looked in the mirror and I actually started to look a whole lot more like my mom than I ever wanted to, metaphorically speaking. And what I recognized was I was guilty of searching outside myself for the answers. You always hear that what you really want and everything you really want is found within you. But that feels like a really intangible statement. It's something that it's like nice to hear, but what do I do with that? How can I implement that into my life? And where do I look inside myself to find the answers? I don't know where to find them. Like I don't feel like I have access to that within myself. So today's topic, this topic of harmony, is so pertinent because of this chaos, right? This chaos that has been happening in the world, the chaos that I was experiencing in my life until I hit this point where I said, I can't go on like this or I'm going to ruin my life, just the same way that my mom blew up her own life and negatively impacted her children, right? And sending tons of love and compassion to my mom because she went through a difficult childhood herself and she was doing the best with the tools that she had at the time. And I've done a lot of healing work with her. So I wanted to add that in there just to make a point. However, once I stopped approaching my own personal journey from a place of fix-it energy and from a place of looking to spiritual gurus and self-help gurus and all these people outside of myself for that peace that I wanted to find, and started coming from within and understanding how to do that, figuring out how to do that. I had to learn how to do that because nobody taught me how to do it. And now is my mission to teach other people how to do that and what the steps are that you actually need to take to be able to feel validated and to feel that inner harmony so that you can find harmony without. Because as within, as without, right? What we experience internally, all that station is about. It's about that internal world that we need to cultivate rather than looking to vision boards and all these manifestation methods, like, that they do have merit and they can be helpful tools, but they are not the answer, right? They are not the remedy, the silver bullet to creating the life of your dreams. Okay. That all comes from inside of you. And I know that I'm saying it over and over again, but I'm going to get to it. Okay. Just really need to emphasize this for you. So we have to stop hoping that the circumstances around us are going to change in order for us to feel the way we want to feel. Okay, there's a quote, and I cannot remember who it's by right now, but it says the people who get on in life, if they don't have the circumstances that they want, they go out and make them. They create the circumstances that they want. So we cannot blame our circumstances. We need to change the way that we operate so that then our circumstances start to change, right? First, We need to be the people in order to do the things, in order to have what we want. And oftentimes it happens backwards, right? Oftentimes it happens backwards, that we feel like we need to have the things in order to do what we really want to do, so that we can then be who we really want to be. But it's really, it has to flip on its head. So what we need to do, what do we actually need to do, is to start changing the way that we view manifestation. It's not something that we are conjuring up and dragging these things from outside of us into our world. That's not how it works at all. It's an internal process where we are cultivating the way we feel about ourselves. It really, a lot of it comes down to the way we view ourselves. When we look in the mirror, who is that person that you see there? How can you cultivate within that person, within that relationship that you have with that person, whatever it is that you desire to feel? Because every single manifestation, everything that we want to manifest, whether it's a car or a purse or a vacation or a dream home or a partner or a job, we attach a feeling to the outcome. And we hope that when we get that thing, we arrive to the destination, that we are going to feel a certain way, whether it's freedom, whether it's fulfillment, whether it's, excitement or joy. We put that onto the destination and we think, well, when I get there, I'm going to have that. But again, we need to change the way that we're viewing manifestation to first embody the feeling, find ways in your day-to-day life to bring harmony into your experience. And oftentimes it's a perception. Okay, so harmony. How can you find moments of harmony in your day? How can you create moments of you feel and embody and connect with what that means to you? So if harmony means a quiet moment, are you creating quiet moments for yourself? If harmony means a system for how your day flows, if harmony means knowing where your keys are, can you create a dedicated space for your keys and create that harmonious system of putting them there every day when you get home? So if you can see what I mean here, is harmony will come. And first of all, we create harmony for the world by creating harmony in our world first, right? Because energetically speaking, the world is a reflection of the collective of each individual energetically, right? We all contribute to the collective energy. And Michael Jackson had it right when he said, I'm starting with the man in the mirror, because that is really truly where all change begins. So the practice of this is going to come down to the present moment. If you desire more harmony, more peace in your life, ask yourself right now, how can I feel more harmonious right now? How can I feel more harmonious in my evenings? How can I feel more harmony in my mornings? How can I feel more harmony in my weeks, in my months, in whatever amount of time? And you can slowly and make these shifts based on your inner guidance system, your emotional guidance system, which is your inner compass. What is it that I need? And you have to be your own emotional caretaker, which means getting in touch with your emotions, which means knowing the sensations of the emotions so that you can not only handle the negative, but you can also move in the direction of positive. Because when we're running away from negative, we're also numbing our ability to experience positive emotions. So if this sounds like something that you think you can do, if this sounds like something that you want to pursue, I have some help for you. I have a free download. It's called the Essential Daily Manifestation Checklist for Moms, because mostly I work with moms. So I understand the unique pressures and expectations that are placed upon us. And I don't want manifestation to feel like just one more thing on your to-do list, one more thing you feel like you're not doing right or that you're failing at or whatever. I make manifestation very accessible, and I help you make it part of your lifestyle. So with this free Essential Daily Manifestation Checklist, what you're getting is the essentials. What do you really need to do in a day to create your dream life with intention and purpose? So you can grab that wherever you're watching this video. There should be a link to the Essential Daily Manifestation Checklist. And if you want to bring it even further, you can pursue, you can come and talk to me about joining my signature program, which is called Master of Manifestation. It's a community and membership experience, course, community and membership experience, where you can join for 4 months, 8 months, or 12 months. And you get access to my signature manifestation course. And the whole point of the community, the reason why you get to stay for extended periods of time, for 8 or 12 months, is that it's really about this becoming process. It's really about this embodiment process of, how do I become that person? How do I become a vibrational match for more harmony? How can I believe in myself? How can I see myself? How can I change the way that I actually do look at that person in the mirror? And it's the signature process that I've come up with to really help you install manifestation as your operating system in the way that you do life, rather than having it as like this party trick. So if you're interested in that, you can always come find me on Instagram at Millie FOX. Also been spending a lot of time on TikTok right now, and I am Manifest with Millie over there. So I hope you have enjoyed this, and if you have, come and chat with me in the DMs on Instagram. Let me know what your biggest takeaway was, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.